My name is Dedra Hampton, and I'm part of the Moreau Group, which is an organization. It's built on 3 different entities. The first is Pathways to Success. Pathways to Success is basically a transitional piece for homeless vets and their families. And the second is Children Family First, and that's an adoption agency and a foster care agency. And the third is New Path. New Path is an independent living facilities for former foster youth. Well, my parents are a big influence in my life. My father, he's retired. He was retired from DuPont. He basically worked in personnel, and he was the human resource director at DuPont for 43 years. So the structure, I definitely got that from my father. My mother is retired from the Richmond Department of Social Services, so that human services background is just a given with me. Well, as long as I can remember, years ago, before there was a form of foster families, a lot of times, unfortunately, on Fridays, some people would just leave their children at social services and just leave the lobby and leave their children there. And my mother would bring the children home, and we would have different children in our home every weekend. And my mother would, briefly give us background on the children and the circumstances they came from. And I just have a heart for that type of knowing that I saw these kids from week to week, different families, different children, different backgrounds, and they were so strong, and I just felt like they have a lot to give to the community. 2% of former foster youth actually graduate from college. And now with programs like the Great Expectation Program, we are now in double digits. And the program has only been around for 7 years, so we are changing the statistics with that. I'm an advocate with, whatever you speak in your tongue is very powerful. So instead of being reactive, I really feel that you need to be proactive and not talk negatively about different things and how the community is falling apart. If you're not out in the community making a difference,